Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be a waning moon reading from April 14th until April 22nd when we have the new moon in Taurus. This is a period when everything is kind of slowing down. We're coming down off of that sort of big high from the full moon. We're wrapping up loose ends. We're withdrawing and allowing for the release of old ideas, beliefs, and situations. It's a time to reflect on personal growth and healing and prepare for new beginnings, and to set new intentions. Think about what intentions we want to set for this new moon in Taurus, which is also ruled by Venus. Okay, the full moon in Libra was ruled by Venus, so it really highlighted our relationships and love, and Taurus is going to do the same, but Venus is all about love and money and finances. So let's go ahead and see what additional messages we have messages we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I'm going to go ahead and invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from April 14th to April 22nd. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from April 14th through April 22nd. Nice. Overall message, overall energy for Scorpio is the Queen of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's been through a lot. She can also represent an ex or somebody who's a widower or a widow. She can represent an aspect of ourselves. She's somebody who leads with her head, not with her heart. Again, she's been through a lot of tough situations. She's a very tough lady. She's going to speak the truth. She's going to tell you like it is. This might be you, or it might be somebody in your surroundings. Okay, she's very defensive though sometimes, but the beauty is she's showing up in the upright. So she's really not operating with her shadow side. She's operating in her authenticity, her truth, her justice, her logic, her intelligence. Underneath her, we have the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could have to do with a divine union, a counterpart situation, soulmate, or twin flame. Could have to do with a marriage or any sort of partnership. The King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, so we might have an air sign and an earth sign who have come together, or it could just be two aspects of yourself. The King of Pentacles tells me this situation could also be dealing with something having to do with your health and your finances. He's a very stable king. He's somebody who manifests, but he does it slowly and in a way that you feel like it's going to be long term. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, though, for me is a feeling of a missed opportunity, something that you wanted to grow, but something that wasn't planted either in the appropriate fertile soil, didn't get enough nurture, didn't get enough sunlight, okay, or maybe had too much. Underneath that, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is something that you've worked on for a long time. This is a very, very slow moving offering. If it's an offering coming to you, it could be a partnership, it could be romantic, it could be business. Now, when I first started pulling out these cards for you, Scorpio, I really did start to feel like it had to do with some sort of partnership, and I was leaning towards romance because, we get the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups can represent an apology or the need for an apology. You might be thinking about apologizing to someone, or somebody might be thinking about apologizing to you. What I love about this card is we have the full moon showing up. So we did just have the full moon in Libra, okay, which there might have brought you some sort of clarity, might have brought somebody back to you, some sort of message, because pages are also about messages, and it could be a message that you didn't like to hear. This showing up in the reverse, Scorpio, can really represent. The page is something that tried to take off, so a new direction, a new relationship, but it doesn't have to be romantic, right? It could be a new business relationship, what have you, that wasn't really quite able to do that. It can represent emotional imbalance, somebody who's in love with love, but not actually with a person. There's a need for really focusing and concentrating on your intuition. You can see here he's drinking the cup. And he's not sharing. It's sort of like this drunkenness, but when I say drunkenness, I mean it's like this reckless behavior, but it's that reckless behavior comes from a lack of maturity, or a lack of knowing. Okay, so please don't take that as me insulting you. I just have to read what I'm seeing. So that Page of Cups in reverse, it could be an energy that you're dealing with that has made you feel imbalanced, or it could be a part of you emotionally. You're feeling really up and down, or like you can't get a handle on the situation. What's in your surroundings is beautiful. We have the Fool card, and the Fool is all about new beginnings. We've got the crescent moon, so for me, this is like new moon energy, which this new moon in Taurus, it's going to be time to start something new. Spirit is pushing you in a new direction. Your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, everybody's saying, you know what, out with the old, in with the new, Scorpio. There's something that needs to change or shift. There's a new direction for you. What's holding you back is the Seven of Pentacles, and it's kind of what I was picking up in the overall energy is this. I feel like some of you are holding on to something because it's comfortable, or because you've invested so much time, energy, and love into this situation. And it's important to recognize when something is done. Spirit is pushing you in a new direction to start something new. It could be to start a new phase. Okay, but this is telling me you're too attached to something that you've put in a lot of time and energy and money, resources, and love. Okay, whether it's a person, whether it's a job, but sometimes you have to call it, and that's really hard to do. Sometimes we stay in a situation because we're comfortable there, but it's not the best situation for us. There's a need for introspection, there's a need for evaluation. Okay, good, hard, cold evaluation here, Scorpio. In your foundation, you guys have the Four of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is rest, this is meditation, this is finding peace, and this is healing. So Scorpio, you guys have this innate ability to heal yourselves after any sort of upheaval. Right here we have another divine pairing, or the divine pairing of the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Some of you might have gone through a divorce. Some of you might have been dealing with a nasty boss. Some of you might have been dealing with a narcissist. It doesn't have to be in a romantic relationship. It could be in your family. It could be at work. But the beauty of this card is that it's in the end. This is somebody who's emotionally and physically abusive. Okay, so you can heal yourself from this situation. Spirit's pushing you to move in a new direction. I know you're feeling emotionally imbalanced. You might feel like a little bit lost. You might feel like you don't, you've been with this person or in this situation for so long that you don't know how to behave without it. Okay? What's coming in from above you, though, is the Knight of Wands. This is passion, this is drive, this is adventure, this is movement, this is travel, this is charisma, this is you making it happen, this is you trusting your instincts, trusting your passion, trusting your spiritual journey as well. Okay, trust that the path you're on is the right one. And you can see he's flying away from whatever this King of Swords, this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy or situation might have been. Okay, very, very interesting. This is about trusting yourself, Scorpio. Fly. Spread your wings and fly. There's something new for you. Don't let a situation that you've been in for a long time, and just because you might be comfortable or you're used to it, don't let that hold you back. Your projected outcome is the Magician card. The Magician is all about manifestation. He's all about making things happen. He's all about, what's going on internally is what's going to happen externally. So the minute you release whatever this is and you complete the healing, or you begin the healing process, you're going to start attracting all of these amazing, beautiful, and wonderful things. So this Queen of Swords, she might be walking away from the King of Swords, somebody that she thought was her soulmate or her twin flame, and she might be walking towards the King of Pentacles. Okay, and Spirit's saying here, this is an opportunity that should not be missed. There's also a real need for patience. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving offering. It might be somebody who's been slowly moving towards you, but we have the Aquarius card. Okay, that's healing, that's rejuvenation, that's a calm after the storm, that's after the Tower moment, it's respite, it's help. Okay, so it's like help is coming. If you feel like you've been abandoned or you don't know which way to go, or if you feel like you've been hurt, you know, you're healing and you're not alone on that journey. This is a nice reading, Scorpio, but I can feel that some of you have been through some very intense stuff. Okay, and you're healing from it, and that's a beautiful thing. And I think some of you are also starting to sort of feel this passion again. This Knight of Wands that's coming in is like you really focusing on your creative endeavors, you know, really, you know, channeling that energy into something positive. Okay, obviously right now we can't travel, but it might be your love for travel. Some of you might be writing a book. I don't know why I just got that. But writing about your travel experiences. Some of you might be planning or just fantasizing, okay, you know, now I can take that trip I always wanted to. And Spirit saying, you know, you have the power to do all of that and more. Yep. 37 breaks down to a 10. That's an ending. Solar plexus energy. This is all about having the strength and the will. Setting boundaries, standing up for yourself, saying no. That may be something that you're learning, something that you did, something that you need to do. Cornucopia. Number 11. That's my card of Libra. So this Libra full moon, I think, brought a lot of light and guidance and messages to you with these rays of light, showing you the way to your abundance. Abundance means different things to different people. It can be money, it can be happiness, it can be love, it can be rest. But, I mean, this is an amazing, beautiful sign, and that's what you're manifesting. Tap into your creative energies, Scorpio. The Garden and the Gate, number 30. Yeah, I feel like this is something that was holding you back. Like you were in this comfortable space and you didn't realize that A, you could have hopped to the gate if you wanted to, but B, that you held the key. You have the power to stay or to go. Okay? And she's thinking about it. She's like, you know, I'm comfortable here. But is she really? Are you really? Right? She's thinking about walking away. Even though she's put a lot of time and energy into tending this garden. $30 breaks down to a 3. It's about growth and expansion. You know, we complete cycles in our lives and we have to move on to new ones. And as we evolve and as we change and as we grow spiritually, you know, we're no longer willing to accept things that were acceptable for us, or people or energies that were acceptable to us in the past. So I feel like you've really outgrown a situation. You're not that person anymore, Scorpio. Community. A reminder that you're not alone. A reminder that you have help from above. You probably have people that want to help you move forward on this journey in your life. Okay, family members or friends, soul tribe. Okay, but you're definitely not alone here, Scorpio. And again, this with the cornucopia and abundance, it could be that, you know, you're going to get a lot of offers, you know, even if it's just online. And then when this does all blow over, you know, being able to see your friends again and connect with family, go out, have a drink, have dinner. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull some Enchanted Spell Oracle. Are these 2 cards? Yes, they are. I was going to pull 2 cards, so we get love and we get abundance. Look at this. I want to bring to your attention, we have 37 and we have 3 and 7. 37 might be an important number to you. Both of these add up to 10. That's the final conclusion. Okay, that's the ending of a cycle here for you. Now we get love, right? The Libra full moon ruled by Venus. Taurus new moon, Venus. I'm going to read from the book for you here, Scorpio. Okay, this is represented by the rose. The scent of roses must be one of the most loved and revered fragrances. It soothes the soul and creates feelings of happiness and comfort. On a metaphysical level, the rose perfume symbolizes universal love. Roses are ubiquitous in love spells, for it is the queen of flowers. The appearance of the divine love card suggests an important new relationship is about to change your life for the better. It could be a romantic relationship, a business relationship, or the blossoming of a friendship. Keep your heart open to new possibilities. Yes. And then we get abundance right there next to the cornucopia card. This is all about cinnamon. Cinnamon's rich, warming fragrance has been associated with abundance since ancient Egyptian times. In the medieval era, lashings of cinnamon were used in both sweet and savory dishes at the tables of kings and aristocrats to demonstrate wealth and status. When the priestess of abundance appears, it's time to start thinking about creative ways that you can generate wealth in your life. And that's that creative energy I was picking up there with that Knight of Wands. Look at how you can create different streams of income, not from just one source, but several. This could mean decluttering your home and selling, exchanging items you no longer want or need, or it could mean turning a hobby or skill into a little enterprise that runs alongside your main job. It could mean dipping your toe into the share market, or even discovering ways to reduce consumption of unnecessary items. Abundance means different things to different people. For some, it means an overseas holiday. For others, it's savings in the bank. It can be luxurious bedding or a gorgeous landscaped garden or a beautiful view. An abundance of time without having to rush everywhere is a real luxury for some. Yes, and we keep getting this message of the garden. Some of you guys might be gardeners. Some of you might need to take up gardening. Some of you might be visiting your local home center. I'm just laughing because somebody sent me a message yesterday about how, the home centers were thriving right now. Okay, final message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. From April 14th through April 22nd. Ooh, we get Bast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Yeah, you guys are definitely leaving someone or something behind. This King of Swords in reverse, some sort of abusive, narcissistic, selfish relationship, person, or situation. It doesn't all have to be romantic. It could have to do with a job. Okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for listening and for all the love and support you show this channel. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.